Have you ever wondered who builds the systems that collect, organize, and deliver all the data we use every day? Every time you open a streaming app, check a recommendation, use online banking, shop online, or interact with an AI assistant, there is a huge amount of data moving behind the scenes. But who makes sure that data is available, accurate, and ready to use? That's where a data engineer comes in. A data engineer is one of the most important roles in the modern technology world. They build the foundation that allows companies to use data for analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and better decision-making. Think of a data engineer as the person who builds the highways for data. Data scientists, analysts, and AI systems can only do their jobs when clean and reliable data reaches them. Without good data engineering, even the most advanced AI models cannot perform well. So what does a data engineer actually do? Let's explore. Imagine a company collecting millions of pieces of information every day. Customers are clicking websites, using mobile apps, making purchases, watching videos, and interacting with different services. All of this creates raw data. But raw data is usually messy. It may contain missing values, duplicate records, incorrect information, or different formats. A data engineer's job starts by collecting this data from different sources. These sources could include databases, applications, websites, sensors, APIs, and cloud systems. They create systems called data pipelines that automatically move data from one place to another. A simple way to understand a data pipeline is: data comes in from different sources. The pipeline collects it. The data is cleaned and transformed. Then it is stored somewhere where analysts, engineers, and AI systems can use it. This process is called ETL or ELT. ETL means extract data from sources, transform the data into a useful format, load it into a storage system. Modern companies use these pipelines every second of the day. For example, when a customer watches a movie on a streaming platform, the viewing data can travel through pipelines, get processed, and help create better recommendations. A data engineer also designs and manages data storage systems. In the past, companies mostly used traditional databases. Today, data engineers work with massive cloud platforms and technologies that can handle billions of records. They work with data warehouses, data lakes, and distributed systems. A data warehouse stores structured data that is ready for reporting and analysis. A data lake stores huge amounts of different types of data, including raw information. These systems allow companies to ask questions like: what products are customers buying? Why are users leaving a service? Which marketing campaigns are successful? How can we improve customer experience? Another important responsibility of a data engineer is making sure data is reliable. Imagine an AI system learning from incorrect data. The results could be inaccurate. This is why data quality is extremely important. Data engineers create checks and monitoring systems to make sure data is complete, consistent, and trustworthy. They also improve performance. When companies grow, the amount of data grows quickly. A system that works for thousands of users may fail when millions of users arrive. Data engineers optimize these systems so they can scale. They make sure data processing is fast, efficient, and cost-effective. So what tools do data engineers use? One of the most common programming languages is Python. Python helps engineers automate tasks, process data, and build data workflows. SQL is another essential skill. SQL allows engineers to communicate with databases and retrieve information. They also work with technologies like Apache Spark for large-scale data processing. Tools like Airflow help schedule and manage data pipelines. Cloud platforms such as AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud provide the infrastructure where modern data systems run. Other technologies like Kafka, Snowflake, and dbt are also commonly used in the data engineering world. The tools may change over time, but the main goal stays the same: move, organize, and protect data. So what does a typical day look like for a data engineer? A day may start by checking if yesterday's data pipelines completed successfully. They might fix errors, improve performance, or build a new pipeline for a business requirement. They work with data analysts who need information for reports. They work with data scientists who need clean datasets for machine learning models. They collaborate with software engineers to connect applications with data systems. A big part of the job is solving problems. Why did a pipeline fail? Why is data missing? Why is processing too slow? How can this system handle 10 times more users? Data engineers spend a lot of time building solutions to these challenges. What skills do you need to become a data engineer? First, you need strong SQL skills. Understanding databases and data structures is very important. Programming knowledge, especially Python, is highly valuable. You also need to understand cloud technology, data architecture, and system design. But technical skills are only part of the story. A great data engineer needs curiosity, problem-solving ability, and the mindset of building reliable systems. Because data engineering is not just about writing code. It is about creating systems that businesses can trust. So how does a data engineer compare with other data roles? A data analyst uses data to create reports and discover insights. A data scientist builds models and uses advanced analytics. A machine learning engineer creates AI systems. But the data engineer builds the foundation that supports all of them. They make sure the right data reaches the right people and the right systems. Why is data engineering becoming more important today? Because the world is generating more data than ever before. Artificial intelligence, automation, and digital products all depend on high-quality data. Every AI assistant, recommendation system, and intelligent application needs a strong data foundation. The future of AI is not only about bigger models. It is also about better data. And behind that data are the engineers who build the systems that make it possible. So the next time you use an AI tool, receive a recommendation, or see a personalized experience online, remember. Behind the scenes, data engineers are building the invisible infrastructure that powers the digital world. They are the builders of the data world. If you enjoyed this video, share your thoughts in the comments. Would you consider a career in data engineering? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more videos about AI, data, and the technology shaping our future. Thanks for watching.